we are in the season of love, right? And if y'all don't know, Valentine's Day is my third favorite holiday. Like, I love Valentine's Day. Also, get into the nail set, y'all. Look, look, look. She did her big one. And look, this was like, it's burned in. It's burned paper encapsulated in my nail, right? Because I love you, Shayla.
Thank you. I love you too, Rebecca.
Okay, I thought you was gonna say that. So basically, right, like I said, I love Valentine's Day. And it's
Mhm.
not like I didn't always love Valentine's Day because I looked at it as most people do, as like you need a significant other in order to enjoy the holiday. But my perspective for Valentine's Day has changed ever since COVID and on, because I realized I'm like, you know, Valentine's Day to me, this is what I think Valentine's Day means to me now: celebrating those you love. And a lot of times people associate love just to your significant others, but I love my friends. I love my family. I love like my aunts, uncles, and everything like that. And it's like, they should feel celebrated on this day too. But
Mhm.
I also feel like there's rules to everything. Just because I think this day is dedicated to love and everything like that,
Mhm.
I don't think that you need to negate that the other 364 days you could treat people like complete trash, and now on this one day you want to act like you just lovey-dovey. I don't
Mhm.
think that's not how it works. I just think that you just pour into people you already are pouring into a little extra on this specific day. So I wanted to ask, how do you feel about Valentine's Day? Because a lot of people hate it.
No, I don't hate it. I like it. I think I've never really had like a Valentine's in terms of like dating. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did have it once, and I remember it was like snowing, and they sent me like a edible arrangement of like chocolate covered strawberries, and it felt good. It was cute. I don't have anything against it. I think, although I know I may come off as like non-lovey-dovey, which I'm not a hugger and a kisser, all of that, but I show my love in different ways, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like Rebecca said, it doesn't mean that you only show love that one day, but it's just you show an extra amount of love. I love it. And I think the people that don't, then it's like, okay, then be miserable about it, I guess.
Right.
If you
And
want
so
to. I love it.
right. And I think for me, right, I'm a lover girl. I know I'm big dog, but like honestly, at my core, I love to love. Like I just think pouring into people that you feel are special to you is just so cute and loving and an admirable thing to do, right?
Mhm.
So I asked this question at work, and I wanted to hear from a lot of married people because Shayla and I aren't married. We work into that, but
That's TBD.
right, very TBD. So I was asking a lot of the men, I'm like, do you ask your wife to be your Valentine? And they're like, no, who else would be her Valentine? I said, I don't like that philosophy. I want, even if we're together, I think you should ask me.
Mhm.
Do you agree?
I think it just depends on the couple, right? Like I feel if you as a woman or as a partner, you express that you don't really care about Valentine's Day and that bound like at that point you're married, right? So if all the years leading up to this marriage, they never asked you to be their Valentine's and you were okay with it, then it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't, you know how to be like you can't teach your old dog new tricks. If you never that was never the standard for your relationship, then men are gonna think that, right? But if you voice that as the partner in the relationship, like, no, I actually would like to be asked to be your Valentine, regardless of if we're already dating, then you should do it because and it doesn't have to be a big thing. I know again, social media has made it unrealistic. You don't have to buy a car and give her a card. Oh, do you want to be my Valentine's Day? It could be something as simple as like a handwritten note. I love handwritten notes. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? With a little chocolate or a bear, whatever your partner likes. If they like flowers, and that's it. Like it doesn't have to be something over the edge. You don't have to rent out a hotel room to ask them to be your Valentine. Something
Mhm.
simple that just shows that you are thinking of them and you know that this time is coming, and like it's just a little bit extra appreciation during this time.
I agree. I agree. And I think, I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of the gas station chocolates, but I like a good Godiva. I like a little Ferrero Rocher. I think that's how you say it. A Linzor. I like those, right?
Mhm.
And I think for me, I think seeing how people like get celebrated on Valentine's Day is always cute, calm, and collected to me because I like seeing what people get sometimes, you know?
Mhm,
I just I see a lot of times, and I'm gonna speak for for the men. I see a lot of times of these men going all out, right? And
mhm.
then I see women like, oh, I'm like, oh, like, where are you getting your man? They're like, oh, like, I'm gonna give him some coochie. Coochie is not a gift. If it's something like he can always get, why do you think that that's what the man want on Valentine's Day? Like, yes, that could be a part of it, but just giving coochie on Valentine's Day is giving like here, like,
Yeah, no. I think when I'm dating someone, I do like to get them stuff.
mhm.
I just like that. Like if I see that you need something, I'm gonna get it. So yeah, I feel like if it was my relationship, that's not how it works. I like getting people stuff and seeing like their reaction to it.
And so I agree with you. I feel like I want to actually get you stuff, which is why I always say I'm like, my man gonna be so
Or
lucky.
even if it isn't like materialistic things, if I
Yeah,
see
like
that you're
it's
tired,
good.
like, oh, I'll book you like a massage. Like most likely you probably never had one. So like an
Mhm.
experience or something. You know what I mean? Like because
Right.
I'm very big on reciprocating energy. I can't expect you to be doing all of these things and then I give you nothing. I personally think that that is not fair. So I can't hold you to the standard when I'm not providing anything.
Exactly. Cause like imagine if that's your man. Like I feel like a lot of women who don't think like this, who like to think like when I get into a relationship, it should just all be about me. No, it needs to be about us. Like the same way you pour into me, I'm going to pour into you because the same way you want growth for me, I want you to flourish as well. Like we need to both be feeding each other.
Mhm.
So it's like, and I know we're talking about something as small as Valentine's Day, but like just thinking that you could just offer your man some sex and that's going to be it. Because what if that man just bring you to a hotel room and just drop dick on you? Now you looking like, okay, like
Yeah, I've never heard that in my friend group. So whoever said that, I hope you relayed
exactly. So I
a
wanted to bring.
message.
I'm a part of this Facebook group, and they asked the question like men and men only. What's something romantic a woman could do for you that you don't get often? And then like basically they're like, this is just in time for Valentine's Day. So a lot of the men were talking about like. I like cupcakes and just like sweet moments. They're like, I like like any type of like massage service, massages, like like cute little things. So before we end the episode, I just want to ask y'all, comment down below. One, how do you feel about Valentine's Day? And two, if you do have a significant other, and women, please let me know. What are you getting your man outside of coochie? Like, think outside of the box and stop using your box and actually get that man something. Okay.